Whoa, get it.
Hold up, you know it's the logo. Say HP the clock, got no safety, don't push me, I do it. Please do not push me, you think that I'm got too much to lose. Don't make me lose it. I can't be trusting no you stupid. I came with it came with a Ruger. I just seen one of my bros on the news. I can't call him no more. He respect why I do it. I'm in a big body dance with my friends and it look like we just hit a lick off the jeweler. Look like a boy, hop out of Rolls Royce. They taking my flows like I said they could use it. Dirty Diana, I'm pushing the Phantom. I know that they wanna see me in the build. 3 different bourbons, we 21 deep. You see gang in the shows like they don't know my music.
Cause up, that friend ain't on me when I didn't have money. You feeling so stupid. I'm from the trenches when get hit up for nothing. You better go get on your bully.
Me, I feel so tough, you can front if you want. Got some shit that can knock down a bully. Be talking to police, you don't even know me. You only hit what's in the music. Talking to the feds, that's a no. I can get burned, my eyes closed. It's a girl, so she got light, bro. BBS is on me, that's a light show. It can get litty like a light show. I'm litty like a light show. If it's about money, I'ma go. But the bro, she too addicted, hard to stop it. Fell in love with Saint Laurent. Louis luggage is in Moncler.
Yeah, what's good? We're back, the New Jersey Dogs. Today, it's a little special. It's the first time I'm going to defense from one of the top programs in New Jersey. This program has one of the top 50 coaches, winningest coaches in New Jersey. The name of this program is Week Wake in Newark. Nobody knows it's the hood, but you know, this program gets their kids out, gets them into college, and this kid is one of them. This coach on the top 50 list is 38th. His name is Brian Logan. This is his 10th season there. He kind of is doing what I want to do by taking an inner city school, turning it around, making it like a powerhouse. Before he got there, they lost 41 straight games in a row. And kids like this is what made them win. This kid's name is Dioh, Desuah. I hope I said that right. It's African. It means doctor of love. At first I thought he was messing with me, but this is legit what it means as a name with a name like Kwame. I understand that you know, with Africans, when you get a name, it means something. My name means male child born on Saturday. I wish mine was as cool as his. This kid was all state. I'm gonna get into his measurables. He was number 52 like me in high school. I was a dog in high school. He was a dog in high school. He is a dog in high school, but you know, he's going to college. He's a D tackle like myself. He's 6'1", 255, benching 325, putting up some weight, squatting 425, runs a 4.72, moving for a big dog. And the thing that impresses me more than anything is his GPA. He has a 3.22, which is why he got into Seton Hill University. Not Seton Hall, Seton Hill. Seton Hill is located in Pennsylvania, in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. It's in the PSAC conference. It's Division II. They play some really good competition. They're not much of a winning program, but it's a scholarship. And like I said in my last episode, it's not easy to come by a scholarship, and this kid is getting one. I'm surprised he's only going to Seton Hill because this kid is a baller, bro. You know I wouldn't be talking about him if I didn't think he was a baller. Let's talk about his stats so you can understand how much of a baller this kid is. In his career, he has 14 sacks, 188 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, 4 fumbles recovered, 2 interceptions, and 2 fumble TDs. And all these stats that he got has really mainly been over 2 years. He really been producing his junior and senior year. In his junior year, he only recorded 68 tackles. Pretty decent year. 6 sacks and had an interception and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. His best game from his junior year were against Morris Catholic. His best game in his junior year was against Morris Catholic, where he recorded 10 tackles, a fumble recovery for a touchdown. His second best game was against Hoboken, where he had 2 sacks and 9 tackles. Those are some pretty good stats. His senior year, where he got his All-State nod, he recorded his like, it's always like, I just love seeing it. By their senior year, when their stats just go way up. He had 101 tackles, 8 sacks, 3 fumble recoveries, 1 forced fumble, 1 interception, 1 scoop and score touchdown. As a D lineman, I don't understand how he's only 1D2. He's not small. From the videos I've seen and stuff like that, he doesn't seem like a small kid. He looks like he's about my size. I think I have an inch on him. His best games, there's a lot to choose from. His best game by far was against Cedar Grove, where he had 3 sacks, 16 tackles, 2 fumble recoveries, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. He scooped and scored. Balled out. His second best games, I don't know if it's between Hasbrook Heights where he had 20 tackles, or the game where he had 2 sacks, 5 tackles. You know what? I'm gonna choose North Collegiate, where he had 1 sack, 9 tackles, and an interception. I feel like that's the game that should be seen. So as you know, I like to interview the kids, and he was one of the ones that sent me a video. I'm starting to get more kids that are willing to do that, and it makes me happy. I'm not gonna lie. So I asked him a few questions. My first question was, what offers did he have after this senior year?
Offers I had 2 offers from Seton Hill and Shippensburg. What made me choose Seton Hill? I chose Seton Hill because that was the first basic college team that offered me. So I just wanted to go to the first team that took a chance out on me. I went up and visited. It was a good school. I liked the way it was the way it was, and had my major.
I respect his answer, but one of the things I tell kids when I get recruited is to be patient, because your name kind of has to catch, your name has to kind of like catch some wind, so people in that conference start looking at you. Because I feel like he should have took Shippensburg because they're a better program, and I heard that it's a really fun school to go to, and their facilities are top notch. But maybe that was the same thing as Seton Hill. You heard his answer, and they had his major, and school is most important. So I guarantee you're gonna go to the NFL. I asked him, the second question I asked him was, what is his dream schools? That's my favorite question. Like I always say, we all have our dream schools. I wish he kind of would have went more into detail why Temple was one of his dream schools. But hey, no problem at all.
Dream schools was Temple and Michigan. Not Michigan. Rutgers, probably. Yeah, Temple and Rutgers.
All right, so one thing I like about these kids that I talk to, they all want to stay home. See, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I was one of those kids, but I already told you before why I'm not really one of those kids anymore. I feel like you should travel, man. You should see new parts of the country, man. Because like me going to school in Missouri, I got my eyes open to a lot, where you just realize that no one is like us on the East Coast. Where like in Missouri, like everybody was happy all the time, and like I'm a happy person, but like because I wasn't smiling and oh my God all the time, people thought I had attitude. It was kind of weird, but you learn to adjust. You learn to be in different situations, man. It taught me so much about myself, about people around this country, And I loved it, man. I made some great friends from all over the country. I got, people I consider my best friends from Missouri, from Texas. My boy Chaz, Davon, Mac. It's just nothing but love from the people I met from around the country, because I could have went to Wagner, and I chose to go far, and because I wanted to see new things. I knew the East Coast. I wanted to see the Midwest and the West Coast and all that stuff. My next question is one of my favorite questions as well. Is how did you feel your first varsity game? How did you feel your last varsity game?
How did I feel starting my first varsity game? My first varsity game, I was really nervous because I just came out of Pop Warner from Brick City. and I ain't really played no high school game before. My last varsity game is the Thanksgiving game against Shabazz, and that was a heartbreaker because I played my heart out that game. I had 20 tackles, had a couple sacks, but ended up losing the game. But I was happy with the outcome that happened because I showed my ass off for the next level.
Next question I asked him was, what was the major he chose?
I'm gonna choose computer science, and I was choosing that because I want to make video games. I want to be a video game designer besides my passion for football.
The thing about making video games is really cool. What people don't know is, it's always cool, to get into the mainstream video game companies like Ubisoft and Naughty Dog and all of that. But where the money really is in indie games. Indie games, you get all. It's kind of like music, where you stay unsigned and you just get all your own money. You keep your masters, you keep all of that stuff. Where it's the same thing with indie games. You literally keep every dime that you make, and you can get put on with these major consoles like the Xbox ones, the PS4s, and all of that. And you gotta make a game that they feel worth is putting on their system, because what they usually do with those indie games is have them online and you just buy them online. My next question was, what is he the most excited for going into college football? Because you don't know what to expect going in as a high school player about to play some grown man football.
I'm most excited about college football, probably going up against the top of the top, because normally I'm at the top of my high school team, but I know other players in the college level, they was top of their high school team. So I know I'm gonna be going against the very best of the best.
And you are, but you also not, because some people get into college just off of pure gas. They don't be that good. They might look like freaks, and don't sweat it, bro. You gonna be all right. You physical, you have good hands. You're gonna be a problem out there. Just keep working your ass off like you said you do, and you will be okay. I see some good things with you, bro. All right, so one of my questions were, what helped him stay out of trouble being from Newark? If you know anything about Newark, is the hood. Of course, there's nice places, and they're also one of the most progressive places in New Jersey, as far as being the hood. And I found it interesting that he has a 3.2 GPA. He's going to a college out of state, which is smart. And that impresses me about him, that he's willing to do that at such a young age, and because you should, because there's nothing that you should always want to progress. And I see that potential in him because it sounds like he has a plan, and a good head on his shoulders.
I'm not gonna lie, my freshman and sophomore year, I got into a lot of trouble at my school because my school, North Star, is very strict. But it was a couple of meetings with the deans that really helped me. I gotta change my ways, and after that, I just fought to get over 3.0 and maintain it over my junior and senior year.
And I respect that. This is why I do what I do, because there are people that's willing to take a kid to the side and be like, yo, you got potential. Stay locked in and you'll go somewhere. And look, he's going somewhere. It's not Alabama, but it's college. Like I said, 2% of kids only get scholarships, and he's one of those 2%. And I'm sure it's lower than that in the hood. So I'm proud of this kid. I don't know him, but I just want to let you know I'm proud of you, bro. Next question was, what was his favorite game to play in? Because that is a tough question to ask any kid, but I feel like it's always the game that you went off the most. So,
That's a tough one. It's probably favorite game. Probably the Cedar Grove game I had this year. I scored not my first touchdown, but my first touchdown I had to actually run towards the touchdown for, not a fumble on the touchdown. That's probably one of my favorite games. And that's it. It's your boy Dioh.
I like the way he ended that. That was dope. Like I always say, I'm shortening these videos up because I've been making them too long, and I gotta realize I'm trying to be too informative, and I could make that a whole separate video. So right now I'm just focusing on him. I feel like I would enjoy chilling with this kid. Kind of like Purdy, I might try to, invite him to work out with me. Some of the kids I work out with at the gym. That's my episode, man. Keep tuning in. Click that subscribe button. Follow me on IG. Follow him on IG. Thank you for the love, man, and thank you for your time.